You join me, John, commentator for the game today. It's a new year, but is it going to be more of the same from this seemingly unstoppable Liverpool side? They come into this game having not lost, and we jump now to the 79th minute. And it appears they might be in again. Salah's in, and there's nothing Newcastle could do about that. Newcastle coming in off 2 wins and looking good this season. But Liverpool in the lead now. John Joe Shell with a free kick. Oh, it's out to Hayden. Hayden's got one back. Newcastle back in it in the 81st minute now. What can we see from them? ASM on the left-hand side, dribbling into the box. He's fooled a lot of the Liverpool defenders. Oh, it's a side-footed finish. It's lovely from ASM, and Newcastle are leading now, 2-1. Can they go all the way in this game and put a stop to this Liverpool side's abomination of a run? Oh, they can! It's Callum Wilson! They have done it! Liverpool are not going to be invincible this season, and this Newcastle team look good. Oh yeah, baby, we look good. Andy, what should we have to celebrate?
Beans on toast.
Okay, Andy. Welcome to the Entertainers.
Honestly, I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Yes, we are doing quite well. Thank you very much for telling everybody past Luke. Welcome back to the Entertainers. We are third. We are third in the table. Game in hand as well on Man City. So could be closer to second, but still third after this game today. Only one game today because there's also transfer deadline day. Haven't made any signings at all in the January window. Only sales so far. So let's quickly whip through those as I just press everything. Transfer history, let's go for the date the other way around. So the sales have been these 4 here. Kieran Clark has gone to Fortuna Düsseldorf, 375k. Christian Atsu has gone to Brazil for 1.5 million. Federico Fernandez off to France for 1.2, and Fabian Schär's off to Norwich for 2.6. So got rid of some dead wood, a lot of wage saving there. Means we have 10 million in the bank and 144k as well, just in case we need to make any transfers. I'm not sure if we do, but it's always good to bolster the squad if we do need to. Let's have a look at those results though, because you saw in the intro we did end Liverpool's unbeaten streak in our early January game. We beat West Brom before that. The last time we met was, of course, the 4-0 against Fulham. So we beat West Brom, we beat Liverpool, we beat Man United on penalties in the FA Cup third round. Carl Darlow got a 9.0. Amazing. A goalkeeper with above a 6.6 rating. Can you believe it? Beat Leicester 3-2. 3-2, even Joel Linton scored. 3-2, even Joel Linton scored. So thanks to Joel Linton for that. Big up. Burnley, 5-0. 5-0. Absolutely destroyed Burnley. Then had an FA Cup 4th round game against Blackburn Rovers, which was, it was action packed. We went 1-0 down to 10 men in the space of a minute. Brought ASM on in the second half. He scored a hat-trick and sent us through. What do you know? He's bloody good. And then most recently, a 2-1 win over Southampton. An 87th minute penalty from Jonge gets us the win there. Today, it's Crystal Palace and transfer deadline day, all in one neat little package. Wraps it up with a bow on top there. So I hope you enjoyed that. In terms of the squad, I mean, everybody's doing really well. That's all I've got to say. Badashil, Ayer, Aarons, Lewis, Dubravka. I mean, everybody's doing good. Is there anybody we're trying to get rid of? We're getting Luca Ness out on loan, so he can have a bit of fun. Matisma, he's our 4th choice centre back now. I'm quite happy with the centre back sort of situation. Well, we have 4. Ayer is our best. Lascelles is our leader. Badashil is our next in line to the throne, and then Matisma is not far behind him either. So we've got a lot of potential and current ability in the bank. I've also decided Gabriel Menino will be going to train as the complete wing back on attack to back up Max Aarons in that right back role. Give it one of those. I keep coughing today, sorry about that. Jamal Lewis on the left. Obviously, the Croatian experience is only here for the rest of this year, so we will need to look at another left back sooner rather than later. He's wanted from all over the world as well, so nice. And striking options. Andy Carroll is not getting his contract renewed, sorry. Dwight Gale we're trying to sell. Joel Linton I tried to sell, but he has scored since I tried to sell him, so who knows. And Slimani's only on loan, so the only two that are actually staying here are Callum Wilson and Lincoln. So we're going to need to look at strikers in the summer if we're going to continue with the two up top. Wingers, they're doing good. ASM's in super hot form. Let's have a look at this form right here. It's disgusting. Obviously against Southampton he came off on 69 minutes with a 6.3, but before that he scored 4 goals, 2 assists, just goals and assists everywhere from ASM. So he was allowed to have an off day. We'll let him off this once. Anyway, enough talking about this. This is the team we're going into today with because they're all fit, they're all raring to go. Crystal Palace today. So Dubravka, Lewis, Balashiel, Aya, Aarons, Almiron, Shelby, Hayden, St. Maximin, Slimani and Wilson. Hayden starting a lot more since he came off the bench and scored the first goal in the 3-1 win over Liverpool to get us back on level terms. Will he be starting today, or will I start Matty Longstaff, who's not the right Longstaff? Sean Longstaff's injured, so no, we will start Hayden today. Love a bit of Isaac Hayden, wonderful man, wanted by Leicester. Leicester can piss off, quite frankly. Let's have a look. So Tottenham will actually beat Manchester City today, so that's why we've got the game in hand on them. Let's get out there and try and put in another fantastic performance to just keep this winning run going. We haven't lost this year, we haven't drawn this year, we've only won, apart from if you count the extra time and stuff, which you might because they were technically draws to start with, but we won in the end, and that's what matters. Submit the team, we're off into the match. Here is the Crystal Palace team. It's the Crystal Palace team, that's all I can say. Roy Hodgson's still there, Roy the boy is still riding on, and there's some motivation already. Before I walk into the dressing room, and there's people just like, come on. Isaac Hayden is high-fiving John Joe Shelby, midfield. Darlow's like, yes, I'm on the bench again. Andy Carroll still fucking knocking the shower walls. So that's good. Let's pump the fists and expect nothing but a win. I put the pressure on. I've actually started doing this way around to give them all the faith now rather than clicking everybody individually. So you'd be glad to know that that's happened. Send the assistant to that. Look at this. Newcastle, Crystal Palace. We are ready to rumble. First highlight of the game, a minute in, and Hayden gives it to John Joe Shelby, who's moving forward with it now. He gets tackled by Milivojevic, but it goes just back to Hayden. Hayden gets tackled, but still keeps the ball. He's a tough lad, that Isaac Hayden. Gives it to Smarty into Callum Wilson. Should be 1-0. It is 1-0. 15th of the season for Callum Wilson. He is banging them in now. Can't stop him. Unbelievable in this game. Yeah, I can't recommend. If you need a Premier League striker and you can get Callum Wilson, he's absolutely ridiculous at this point. Great ball by Slimani as well. Slimani has gone under the radar here on loan. Brilliant player. Brilliant player. It's a goal kick for Crystal Palace. Whips it forward. Zaha's going to try and get there, but Balashiel heads it over to Jamal Lewis in. It was lovely, actually. Very nice. Cushioned header. ASM now on the ball. Can he continue his good form? He dribbles inside. He gets a shot away. Oof, good save by Vincent, who we know, of course, from our firefighting challenge save at the end of FM20. The ball's whipped in. The ball's whipped out. This corner means nothing unless Andros Townsend. He doesn't make anything of it because it's a bit silly. Here we are again. 22 minutes have passed this time, so a little bit longer. Schlupp's got the ball there. Back to Riedewald, who gives it to Milivojevic. Milivojevic back to Riedewald. Those two playing around nicely into Schlupp. Crystal Palace coming forward here. I think they're playing a 4-4-2 as well. And Batshuayi's in. Good save by Dubravka though. He's in fine form because he knows Carl Darlow is right there waiting in the wings for another chance like he got at the start of the season, like he's had in the FA Cup games. And Carl Darlow will continue to get those chances. He will be our FA Cup goalkeeper for as long as we're in the competition. We don't need to be it anymore. We've got to the 5th round, which is what the board wanted, and we beat Man United on the way. But that does mean we're in with a shot. So if we can get a trophy in this first season, I would love it. I would love it if we got a trophy in this first. I've channeled the energy there. It's a corner for us here. ASM whips it in. Right then. Mamadou Sakho with an own goal. What has happened there? Callum Wilson goes in. He doesn't get anything on it. Sakho just... Lovely little finish under the keeper. Vincent didn't know what happened. And we're 2-0 up. Sure. It's easy to see why we've got such good form when, opposition centre-backs are just terrified by the prospect of Callum Wilson even being in the same penalty area as them, to the point that they just put the ball into their own net. I'm honestly not sure what to make of that. West Ham have equalised against United, so that's good. Another corner. Do it again, Sakho. Go on. Okay, he's headed it the right way this time, and Townsend's actually going to break here. So watch out for him, and I'm assuming that's Zaha. It is Zaha. Townsend's going all the way, though. He gets it onto his left. No, he tries... Oh, well, okay, Andros. That was disrespectful, actually. I thought you were going to switch it to your left foot and try your B-Tech Iron Robin thing. But no, you just banged it in with your right and silenced me. The critic. You've silenced the critics. I was the critic. Great right foot shot. I think John Joe there. It's got to be John Joe. Nobody else is that shiny head. Yeah, it's John Joe. It's John Joe. Should have done better. Half time. XG's through the roof. They've got a little bit, and they've got a goal from it as well. So credits for Andros. Let's hands on hips. No. Point the finger. Don't let your performance levels drop. ASM's demotivated. That's probably because he's too good to be told that. Or something along those lines. I don't know. Let's just go out there in the second half and hopefully get another couple goals. As Shelby gets a free kick immediately over the wall into the net. John Joe. He's made up for that earlier error with Andros Townsend, and he's cartwheeling. Who knew John Joe Shelby could do cartwheels? Can he? Answer on a postcard. John Joe Shelby, can he do... Oh, that's a lovely free kick as well. Vincent should have done better. Answer on a postcard. Can John Joe Shelby do cartwheels? 63 minutes in, Aaron gets a throw in, not very well though, and Crystal Palace clear, but only as far as Aya, who controls it down very nicely, gets it back, passes back to Dubravka, and that is why Christopher Aya has the highest pass completion rate in this team, because he just pings it around the back like nobody's business. ASM on the ball here, about to bring him off, but Callum Wilson's got another one for it. Oh, that was a lovely play. We'd like to see it. I was just about to bring ASM off because he's absolutely exhausted, but let him get an assist before he gets off as well. It was a great play. It's 4-1, 63 minutes gone. Slimani into ASM, good hold-up play to bring the winner into play. Good ball by him. Wilson just opens his body up. Thierry Henry-esque. Side foot. That's great analysis, that. Yeah, he wasn't offside, thanks to, presumably that's Tompkins. Good old Tompkins, eh? We will make that change now, as ASM is tied. So is Amron though. So what do you do there? I know what we do there. Matt Ritchie on that side. The Croatian experience on this side. Jamal Lewis goes further forward and plays as a winger on attack, and everything is changing. Got a throw in. No, it's a corner by the looks of it. Sorry. John Joe's going to whip it in. Can we get 5? Slimani at the back post. He deserves one today, does Slimani. Doesn't get it though. Goal kick, Vincent whips it forward. Townsend's going to try and beat he's beaten the Croatian experience. Don't let him get on any foot. We know Andros Townsend's the most dangerous player in this team. He's whipped it in. It's gone out. Hayden's headed it clear. And Callum Wilson's actually going to get there. He does. Goes round 1. Can he get it? He goes around that same player again. Can he go around the second? He sort of does. He does in the end. It's shot, save, tackle, corner. Yes. This is why I should be a professional commentator. Stuff like that, you don't get that anywhere else. Poor corner. Free kick, Ritchie whips it in. Badiashile, back post, side netting. Substitution time, 79th minute. Aarons and John Joe are both tired, but I'm going to give Aarons the rest today. Gabriel Menino is going to come on and get used to that right back role. Nearly 90 minutes now, still 4 minutes back of time to go. Gabriel Menino is now taking those throw-ins on the right hand side because he just wants to have a go. He just wants to do everything that Max Aarons does. And he's got the ball, he's crossed it in, and he's got an assist, so he does everything that Max Aarons does. Matt Ritchie gets his first goal of the season. Oh, Matt. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, Matt, mate. Good to see you. Oh, it's a lovely cross as well. He just gets past Townsend, gives it straight into Ritchie, who hings it off that post into the other post. Lovely. 5-1. 4 minutes to go. Let's just see this out. Probably not going to be any more highlights, unless of course we want to score another one. We don't fancy it. We've given them enough. They've come here. They've been absolutely destroyed. The XG is through the roof. Theirs is nowhere to be seen. Another great performance, everybody. That is what you like to see. Outstretched arms. Very well done, everybody. That was brilliant. And with that, we are still third. We keep our 5-point gap ahead of Man United, who do still have a game in hand. So we're guaranteed to stay third for now. We're within 4 points of second place Manchester City, and they do have a game in hand as well, but Liverpool are within 10 points now, having their only defeat still to us. Their only draw with Man United, and their 18 wins. Just ludicrous. Right, let's get to transfer deadline day, and I'll see you there, and we'll see if anything happens. Just very quickly, Liverpool drew their game in hand, 2-2 with Leeds, so they're within 11 points now. Still very unlikely that we're going to get them, but if they do start slipping, which they might, you look here, they've had a little bit of a... Ooh, I mean, there's a 6-0 and a 4-0 in there. What am I talking about? The 4-0 was against Chelsea. They haven't had a bad run. They've just had a couple of losses and some draws. But they are still in the Champions League. Benfica to play in amongst some big games. So if they fall off the pace, we're still there. We're only in the Premier and the FA Cup. Who knows what could happen? Did they get knocked out of the FA Cup? Sorry, I've just realised. If Liverpool are out of the FA Cup, where's the FA Cup gone? I've lost the FA Cup. Oh yeah, they lost to Man City on penalties. But that means Manchester United and Liverpool are both out of the FA Cup. Man City are still in it. Who do we have in the next round? I've forgotten. Let's have a look at the tree. We got Brentford. Yeah, lovely. Arsenal and Chelsea, so one of those two will be going out. We've got a real chance of winning the FA Cup this year, actually, looking at it. And we're going to play either Reading or Bradford if we get through. And then we'll play probably either Arsenal, Chelsea or City by that point. But that'll be in the semi-finals. Well then, everybody. We might have an FA Cup run on our hands and a Champions League finish in the Premier League. This could be one of the greatest first seasons of all time. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how I've done it. Must be a tactical genius by setting up a 4-4-2. Yeah, that's it. 4-4-2, tactical genius. Nobody's thought of a 4-4-2 before, have they? Anyway, that was enough rambling. Let's get to transfer deadline day. Welcome back. We've accepted the invitation to take part in transfer deadline day, so let's get into it. It's transfer deadline day. Speculation persists that Joel Linton could be leaving. Well, wouldn't mind actually if he did leave. He's on a lot of money, 80k a week. That is. I can't say either way. I don't want to push him out, but I also do want to push him out apparently. Let's get some offers in if we can. Some players. Dwight Gale. Transfer list. Offer out for $1 million, just to get him off the wage bill. How much is he on as well? Let's have a look. He's on 30k. An extra $1 million wouldn't hurt. Joel Linton, like I say, is 8.5 million apparently. There's a lot of loan interest in him, so let's see if we can get money for him. 5 million? Anybody want 5 million for Joel Linton? I'll take it. Otherwise, is there anybody else we really want to get rid of? I mean, Jeff Hendrick has not played at all, but he only came in the summer. We'll keep him around for now because he's a good option in midfield. In which case, if we're happy with defensive options in centre back, we've got 2 at right back, 2 at left back for now. We'll look at left back in the summer. Wingers are good. Centre mid, we've got options. 2 Longstaffs, a Hayden, a Shelby. We've got Hendrick if we need as a backup. So really, we should be looking at a striker. Slimani is only on loan for the season, and 80k a week. He's 32 years old. He's good, but I don't think we're going to get him in for another season. He does attempt overhead kicks, which, by the way, I should mention as well. Andy Carroll has recently learned that as well. He's learned how to do overhead kicks. He attempts them now, apparently. We haven't seen any yet, but as soon as we get an Andy Carroll overhead kick, I will bring it to you there and then. No questions asked. I haven't seen an overhead kick in this game at all yet, but hopefully one day. So we should be looking at strikers, left backs, that sort of thing. We're just going to quickly click scout on a lot of these guys. There's some options here, there and everywhere. Yeah, I don't want to... The thing is, as well, here's the issue. the players scouted, my scouts are still very recommending of like championship level players. They still think we're in a relegation battle. They don't know that I want the next level of player, the Champions League level player. Like Merrick Hamsik, for instance. No, I don't want to bring Merrick Hamsik in. He's still got the physical attributes, but he is 33, and I don't think it's what we need. Maybe we could bring somebody who's also a very good playmaker, so when John Joe is not fit, we can get somebody else in there, because I don't think we have like somebody who's really that sort of player. I was looking at David Carmo as well as a ball-playing defender, but I am a little bit nervous about the acceleration. He is 21, so maybe we could get that up, and he's pretty cheap. Wanted by Leicester and Dortmund. Good strength and jumping reach. So if we could get him in, the acceleration up, he could be an option at centre-back, but do we need an option at centre-back? Maximiliano Romero is somebody we're looking at as well. Scouting in progress. Okay, good. I'm glad that's happened nice and quickly. He's alright, but again, he's not sort of... I guess we're looking for target men, really, aren't we? Let's have a look at, of course, switch to doubtful, and have a look up front. Who can play as a target man? Let's just continue a bit, see what happens. Nottingham Forest are in for Dwight Gale. They want 1 million and they want us to pay 3k, so 10% of the 30k. I'm going to accept that, and hopefully here they come. They come in. Ooh. Austin FC have also come in with a £1 million offer, so we'll accept that as well. So Dwight Gale might be on the way out and we might get an extra million in the bank. Let's continue a bit more. I don't think there's going to be any options for Joel Linton by the looks of it then. Apparently I've just got an achievement. No offers with Joel Linton. That nobody wants to pay his wages. I mean, I don't want to pay his wages either, everybody, but here we are. Analytics wise, let's have a look at the defensive efficiency. We're down here in quite impenetrable with Liverpool, Manchester United and Manchester City. Leeds United bang in the middle right there, so good for them. Who's busy and leaky? Southampton, Brighton, Hove Albion. Busy and impenetrable. Crystal Palace, well, we scored 4 past them, so. Attacking efficiency, we're aggressive and clinical, but not quite as aggressive and clinical as Liverpool. But we are the second most aggressive clinical side in the league by the looks of it. Passive clinical is Sheffield United. So that's nice. Lots of things happening this. Luca Netz is on loan. Let's compile his reports and tell him everything's fine. We're just putting you on loan. And yeah, I think we might have some loan offers for Joel Linton though. An optional future fee, 50k of his wages with an optional future fee from Burnley. 60% with an optional future fee, 0%. The Championship clubs are not doing the good business, and neither West Brom. That is shit. West Brom. That is shit. What's happening here? Goal of. It was John Joe Shelby got 3rd in the goal of the month. Callum Wilson got 2nd in player of the month. Oh, I get manager of the month. I need a trophy quickly. I'll just hold up this tiny shunt from Robot Wars. Thank you everybody. Good. Yeah, I've just got a shunt to hand. I haven't got a trophy. No trophies in here. I'm a trophyless man, but I do have shunt. So, congratulations to me and everybody else involved. Now, back to those loan offers. Joel Linton. There is many a loan offer. Let's have a look at them. So, Brighton want to pay none of his wages, pay a shit amount. Just fuck off, Brighton. Brighton, that's bollocks, Brighton. Right, Burnley. You want to pay 50% and some money and have an optional fee of 5 million. You know what? I'll go for it. Do you want to give the following clubs an ultimatum to match the accepted offer? Oh, I can do that. In which case, where's the best offer? Was it Crystal Palace? We're going 60%, 5 million, and that. Yeah, so this one, accept. Can I do an ultimatum? Apparently not. Well, I'll accept that one. We'll accept Burnley's. I don't want to give an ultimatum. Okay, I could just accept it and that's fine. Middlesbrough, don't want to pay any wages. Sorry, Middlesbrough, fuck off. And West Brom also don't want to pay any wages, do they? So, well, Joel Linton, you're off to Crystal Palace or Burnley. I thought I accepted that. Accept. Good. So, Crystal Palace or Burnley, and we'll get some of those wages back in, and even more wages. And they've got an optional future fee. Back to scouting. And I really want one. This guy's 21. He's wanted by Dortmund. And he can sort of play target man. We could trade him into the best target man in the world. He's not bad. Dusan Vlahovic. Shoots with power. Plays with back to goal. That's very target man-like. What's he been doing this season? 2 goals, 1 assist in only 6 games for Fiorentina in Serie A. I like it. He's 21. He's still got room to grow. And he can play target man. Just as well as he can play anything else. He's very strong. Physically very good. Well-rounded. Dusan. Could this be our guy? I like Dusan. I like him. I do like Dusan. I don't know if there's anybody else who's going to be up there with that sort of quality and playability. This guy's not very good. You're just watching me click through players at the minute. Do some scouting for you as well while you're at it. Who's this Turkish guy? Pressing forward, 20 years old. Not that strong. His heading's only 10, so could not probably do the business. Pietro Pellegrini is a player that everybody loves from all the football managers. 19. He could be a guy to turn into a target man. He's probably going to hate it to start with because he wants to be an advanced forward, but we could turn him into one of the best target men in the world. His aggression needs to go up. He needs to be more aggressive with his face. Try his first time shots. I like it. How much? Let's ask the agent. I didn't ask the agent. I don't know what I did there. Ask the agent. Oh yes. It will be important the following needs are met. Okay, plenty of player time. 18.5k a week. High fee. He wants to join. Okay, let's go in with an offer. See what that 45 minutes. Okay, I was thinking more. 7.5, and then 3 instalments of 7.5. 20. See, we got him down, halfway down already. Okay, now we're into conversation. We could probably adjust the budget as well because he's not going to want much of the thing. So let's just swing that a bit that way. And then 13. Well, let's stick with 13. Okay, we'll go up to 8.5, and then 12 million instalments. 19.25 million instalments. Okay. I think, yeah, we'll go for that. We'll go in for Pellegrini, and we'll also go in for Dusan, our other option, and see which one we can get a better deal on. 6.5, 32. See, already looking at less. 7 mil and 3 instalments of 5. Okay, we're down a bit more. 7 and 10. 16. Okay, here's a better deal for Dusan. Which one should we go for? They're both young. They're both very good. Let's do some comparisons. Compare with Pietro Pellegrini. Just get a cough for a second. Alright, I finished coughing, so we're actually going to highlight for a target man on support. They're very similar. They're very similar. And they've both got a bit of room to grow. Dusan's actually only just turned 21, I noticed there as well, he just had his birthday. So he's going to turn 20 at the end of the season. So, which one will get a work permit though as well? We've got to think about this now. Brexit happened. We're sailing gunboats out because of fucking fish. Starting off the war with the French, like we're in the 1800s. Brexit ran over. Dusan has the mental edge, and I like that. But Pellegrini's got the bravery out of nowhere. I don't know, and the vision. We'll see. We've got Slimani. Which one do we go for? We could go back in for one of them in the summer. Say we get Dusan now and Pellegrini later, because Dusan's more ready for the big time. And there might be more players. We've got Regen Day coming up, New Gen Day in a couple of months, so you never know what's going to come through. In fact, I'll show you what happened in the development centre. So the youth candidates is healthy fullbacks, good goalkeeper, fullbacks, attacking midfielder, wingers, forward, who could be considered a fine prospect. And it doesn't say anything about, oh, this is not a great group of young. Okay, fuck. Well, then there might be other ones around the world. Let's go forward, see what we can do. So, Joel Linton wants to discuss not being able to pursue to Brighton and Hove Albion. They didn't want to pay any money. Lascelles, do your thing, Jamal. Oh, he didn't do it this time. Okay, Joel Linton. He's angry. He's furious. He blocked my transfer to Brighton and Hove. The finances weren't right. Oh. Okay, let's suggest an asking price. 5 million. Reasonable. Lovely. So we've sorted that out. I'm a great manager. Best manager. Now let's look at some wages. Squad player. So 27, 23 and a half. These are big offers overall. Let's have a look at what Pietro Pellegrini wants. He wants to be a squad player. Finalise. Negotiate the contract. He wants a minimum fee. Let's get rid of that. Yearly wage rise. No, I'm not happy with that. Let's bump you up to 35. See how we do. You good? Very nice, Pietro. 35k, and after 25 games, you'll be on 52k. That's fine. Now, he's interested but he's also considering Borussia Dortmund as a good option. Dusan, let's talk about this. You want to go on an intensive language course? I want to send you on the intensive language course. We'll probably fail to get a work. Ooh. Now this is the thing. Bloody Brexit. Let's go in anyway. See what we can do. Get rid of that yearly wage rise. 60k. Bring that to 95. Bring that to 70. You want that? Let's go down to that. Let's just stay there, right? Okay. And Dwight Gale is out. He's off. Do you plan to loan Matty Longstaff out? He will be staying and he'll be in and around the first team. Why is that negative? Not got time to discuss these issues. Piss off, Jack Hull. You bitch. Joel Linton's going on loan to Crystal Palace. Cool. What was all the fuss about then, Joel? You just made a massive fuss for no reason. And they want Batisma. I don't want to send him on loan. He's forced to a centre-back. We just sold 3. Pellegrini's got a work permit. We could get Pellegrini in right now. Fairly ambitious. We could get him a good personality as well. And we'll spend 8.5 now. We can't even delay it. I just don't know. Dusan. What are we saying about Dusan? We probably failed to get the work permit. But he's automatically eligible to play in all matches. Good balance. Need to learn the language. Wait, does that mean... Pietro, do you speak English? No. He's fluent in Italian and French. I'm going in. Accept. I've done it. I've brought in Pietro Pellegrini. And there's nothing we can do about it now. He's granted the work permit. 7 point... Okay. We don't have enough money now, do we? Oh, we surely do. Surely? I can't even switch it round. Panic buy? Just fuck off with your questions. Do you not currently have the board? I'm going to ask the board. Mike Ashley. I know you're trying to sell the club, but... be irresponsible. Mike, you're telling me what's irresponsible. Mr. 0 hours. There's no option to say, I'm going to throw a Sports Direct fucking mug at your head, but if there was, stress, lack of ambition, it's left behind by our rivals. Okay, accept. Let's delay. Okay. Delayed. Edouard might be going to Arsenal. Right, can we actually sort this out now? I can't do anything. If I could, if I could switch this over. Why can't I switch that over? I should have switched more over at the time. Oh, it's not going to be good. I could get both of them in. I really could. Jamal Lascelles is not going anywhere. No intention of selling Jamal Lascelles. Can we switch this round? Why can't I switch this round? I want to switch this round. Delayed till today. Got to 11 o'clock to try and switch the budget round. The tension is real. Still can't switch that around. I have no idea why. All the outs are done. This is the only thing that we're waiting on. I can't believe he's actually got a work permit as well. It said he would fail. It's been cancelled. I bet I can switch it around now. It's there. Look, I had the money. Do something. It's not the time for jokes. Well, there's 45 minutes left of the window, and I don't think that... Fuck off, ask me about my United signings. Let's just have a quick look, and the last 45 minutes, see if there's anybody who's just absolutely brilliant, just on the transfer list, that we can get in last minute and just have a lovely time, right? Hamsik, Meyer, Ozil. Ozil's still there. He's asked to leave for continental football. We could get Mesut Ozil in for free at the end of the season. No, that's stupid. That's the stupidest thing. Other than that, Benteke's listed. Of course he is. 625k. Terrible. There's the Moussa Dembele that used to play for Tottenham, I think. It is. He's pretty good. But, I mean, apparently we're scouting him. Other than that, I don't think there's anybody really here that we really want to go for. Is there anybody on the transfer list that isn't interested in us that would be good? I mean, Mariano, he's a type. Mariano, 11.5 mil. Would ask your agent. He was required to the Champions League. Okay. Well, if he's still available at the end of the season, he's a perfectionist with 18 determination. He could be amazing. He hasn't played for Madrid this season at all. He's got one sub appearance in a non-competitive game. Could we even... Do you want to loan him? A loan move could do it. 60%. With an optional future fee of 11.75. We'll go in. We'll see if we get that over the line as well. They've accepted it. Will Mariano want to come? That's the thing. No, he doesn't. That's the transfer deadline. Well, that was a lot of shit, wasn't it? A lot of shit happened. Here's the other roundup of the other bits and bobs that happened. But we got in Pietro Pellegrini as our next target man. He's going to be the dude who he's trying to play advanced forward. No, you're a target man, Pietro. You're going to learn English. You're going to be a target man. His value's already shot up to £15.75 million. So let's see if we can get some goals and assists out of him. I haven't actually looked at what he's been doing. He's been playing for Monaco too. He's got two games for Monaco first team off the bench with a goal. Brilliant signing. But he's now a Newcastle player, and he'll be learning the ropes from Andy Carroll and Slimani. And when I say learning the ropes, I mean they're just going to batter him around the park in training. Anyway, we've been in really good form. Don't let that transfer business disguise that really good form. We should meet back again fairly soon, I think. Maybe in Everton, West Ham, and Man United, around here somewhere. Around this area, we will meet back to discuss what's happening in this, The Entertainers. Thank you for watching. I hope this episode wasn't too long today, but transfer business and transfer deadline day stressed me out so much. So, yeah, thanks for joining me. Like, favourite, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.